Hey guys, it's Dr. Rev. Today we're going to be getting into our scary, gruesome, terrifying stories today. Today has to do with a girl named Elisa Lam. If you haven't heard about her and the terrifying story that has to be involved with her, stay tuned and let's get into it. Elisa Lam was last seen on January 31st, 2013 in the lobby of Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. She was vacationing through the West Coast, documenting her trip on her blog, checking in with her parents every day, which is normal for especially somebody that's vacationing by themselves. On January 31st, those calls stopped. Lam vanished. Soon, the police were involved and her parents arrived to help with the search and rescue. They had nothing that February. LAPD released elevator surveillance footage of Lam before that disappearance. The footage shows Lam behaving strangely in the elevator, appearing to talk to invisible people, appearing around the corner of the elevator, so she's crouched and peering outside and looking inside as she's paranoid or scared of something. Crouching in the corner, opening and closing the door, but what exactly is going on in this video raises more questions than answers. Theories range from psychotic episodes to demonic possessions around that time. Hotel guests started reporting weird things happening in the Cecil Hotel water supply, which should shoot a huge red flag for anybody in the investigation team or even the people that are in the hotel. The same week as the disappearance of Lam, the water starts tasting a little tainted. The water starts coming out a little black and it goes back to normal, which I'm going to get into right now. The shower was awful, said one person who spent 8 days during the investigation. When you turn the tap water on, the water comes out black at first, 2 seconds, then it goes back to normal. One person said the tap water tasted horrible. It had a very funny, sweaty, disgusting taste. It's a very strange taste. I can barely describe it. But for 1 week, they never complained. We never thought anything of it, she said. We thought it was just what it was like here. On the morning of February 19th, a hotel employee climbed to the roof, used a ladder to investigate the hotel's water storage tanks, which are sitting right on top of the hotel. That's where the authorities found the decomposing naked body of Lam, whose personal items were found nearby. So at some point, she took her clothes off and any personal items and put them aside, then got in the tank. Her death was labeled an accidental. People reported the time of the strange circumstances. The hotel's past. The tank has a metal latch that can be opened, but the authorities said the access to the roof has been secured with an alarm and lock. The single room occupancy hotel has an unusual history. The Nightcrawler, Richard Ramirez, who was found guilty of 14 slayings in the 1980s, lived there on the 14th floor for several months. In 1985, and the international serial killer Jack Unterweger is suspected of murdering 30 prostitutes during the time he lived there in 1991. He killed himself in jail in 1994. In 1962, a female occupant jumped off one of the hotel's windows, killing herself and a pedestrian who she landed on. Now, even no one knows the real story, at least not willing to talk about it. I personally think there is more to the story, and I'm sure I'm not the only one in that thought. Well, that's all I got for you guys for now. I appreciate your time, and as always, stay safe out there.